I am at Hualtuco Airport in Oaxaca, Mexico, and I'm heading back to the United States, and I'll be transiting through a few different airports, so let's check out their lounges and see what they're like. Hualtuco is a very small airport where when you walk inside, there's not a whole lot to do. There was a little bit of a convenience store, but there wasn't a whole lot else, which is why I was really glad that they had a lounge. This one, funny enough, is called The Lounge. And when I walked inside, I was the only person in there. There was quite a few staff members working, so I'm not sure if it gets busier at different parts of the day, but it was really beautiful. And as soon as I arrived, the reception asked what I would like for a drink, and I ordered a coffee. The coffee was brought right over to my table, and it was quite delicious. They had some small selections of snacks out, including a popcorn machine and little sandwiches, fruits, and so forth. They also had a food menu where you could order different things off of the menu, and I did end up trying one of the dishes, and it was quite tasty. They had a fully stocked bar that had a lot of different options for whatever you may want to drink. They also had some sodas and a mini fridge and some beers, as well as mezcal and some fresh juices. Alright, that's it for the lounge, and now we will fly off to Dallas, where we're going to be checking out the Capital One Venture X Lounge. I actually spent the night in Dallas, and I had a very early flight the next day, so I got to the Capital One Lounge at 5 o'clock when it opened. There were already people waiting to go in, so it's definitely, I think, a very popular lounge. I have tried to go before, but it was full, and they were not allowing people to go in. I have to say they had a huge spread of food, a lot of different options for your breakfast, depending on what taste you might have or might prefer. They had something for you. They had a coffee and tea bar where they had coffee on tap, which I thought was amazing. They also had these other drinks on tap that were delicious as well. They're non-alcoholic. This is probably my favorite section. It was the grab and go area where you could take the snacks with you. And here are some more of the items they had out for breakfast. They were very beautifully presented, and they were all quite tasty as well. Overall, the lounge was decorated quite well and had a bit of an upscale feel to it. There was quite a lot of seating, and there was also a full bar area where they were making coffees as well. And something that's a bit unique, they have health and well-being, where they had cycling and yoga and different areas where you could get a little exercise in. Here's a little bit more of the food as you work around the outside edge of the lounge. They had them in kind of different sections in different areas. And this one right here was my favorite sandwich. It was a biscuit and brisket and egg and cheese dish. You can see some of the other things that I got here. They were all honestly quite fresh and quite good as well. The coffee was fantastic. I tried a few of the grab and go cups that I took with me onto the airplane. And then I had a few more things before I wrapped up and got ready to fly off to Pittsburgh. So let's go ahead and get ready to visit the lounge in Pittsburgh. The lounge in Pittsburgh is called The Club, and from the outside it looks very nice. When you enter, they have a soda machine. There's also a coffee machine. Here is my favorite part of the lounge. It was the pierogies. They were delicious, and they were quite popular because they were constantly having to restock them. They also had a salad bar that had lots of different options for you to dress your salad how you prefer. There was a couple other sections. Some of the time, some of the food was empty, but that's okay. It must mean it's very good. They had chips and a dip here and 2 different types of soups. I tried the red pepper bisque, and it was delicious. They had a small area that had kind of some light snacks in case you weren't overly hungry, but you wanted to snack on something. And they also had cookies. One of my favorite things about a lounge is plane watching, so they had some really nice areas for you to watch planes take off and land. That's it for the club. Let me know which lounge was your favorite down in the comments below.